What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to Shades too. Welcome, and I appreciate you guys coming in to check out this evening Wacky Wednesday live, y'all. Um, Welcome to all my new subbies, and thank you for joining Shades family. And thank you to all my subbies that's been with me from day one. Yeah, guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also, hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. All right, and thank you so much, y'all. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and do this Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, will be in my comment section, and some of it is scrolling across the screen. Also, guys, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing a cash out at $Shades2. All donations are used to support this channel. All right. Let's go ahead and get ready to start off with this live. Seemed like I forgot something. I don't know. But anyway, welcome to everybody in the bushes, and welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. All right. So tonight's topic, y'all, on Wacky Wednesday is about Keefe D. All right. Let me turn this music down a little bit. So let me go ahead and give you guys the updated information, because he was supposed to have his arraignment yesterday. And of course, that got postponed. So let's go ahead and go over that article real quick. And this is according to hip hop news. Okay, hip hop news, y'all. Hip hop news. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video again. Okay, so anyway, Tupac's murder suspect Keefe D arraignment was delayed, y'all. And you know why it was delayed? Because his lawyer, well, the lawyer did not show up. Okay, so Tupac's murder case has its first major development in years, when Keefe D was arrested for his involvement in the crime last week. But his legal representative failed to show up on the first day of court. Man. On Wednesday, October the 4th, the suspect, real name is DeJuan Davis, was scheduled to appear in front of a judge for his first hearing. This would have given him a chance to respond to being charged with one count of murder with the use of a deadly weapon in relations to the killing of Tupac Shakur in 1996. The defendant's lawyer, however, never showed up. As a result, Keefe D asked the judge for a 2-week continuance, which means that his arraignment has been postponed. Check out the clip of him requesting an extension below. So let me show you guys this real quick. All right, let's go ahead and see that. And again, this is protected by the Fair Use Copyright Act of 1976.
Here on behalf of the state. Mr. Davis, sir, have you retained counsel to represent you in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Who have you retained?
Edie Funk.
Okay, and is that person going to be here today?
No, he needs 2 weeks to be here. He said in the continuance. 2 weeks.
He said he needed 2 weeks to be here?
Oh, yeah, he needed a continuance for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Edie Funk.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I don't know why this is breaking up and stuff.
Thursday, that date is? October 19th at 9 a.m. Okay, we'll be back on that date.
Thank you.
I can't understand what she said, 18 or 19.
All right.
Okay, so his arraignment was postponed until, I believe, October the 18th or 19th. Let me see if they say that on this. I think that's what they said, but we'll see in a minute. Anyway, the rest of this article says Davis was taken into police custody on Friday morning, September the 29th, marking the first ever arrest in the investigation into Tupac's murder, which has remained unsolved for 27 years. The development comes a little over 2 months after police raided the home of the suspect's wife. Las Vegas police said at the time that they were searching the house as part of the ongoing Tupac Shakur homicide investigation. Various items were seized during the search, including computers, a cell phone, and hard drive, as well as several 40 caliber bullets. It was later determined that those bullets didn't match the shell casings from the murder scene. Nevertheless, a police source said in August that detectives were building a compelling case against Davis and charges against the former gang member were imminent. Okay. Davis, 60, has long claimed that he was inside the car from which the bullets that killed Tupac was fired. In a 2018 interview, he claimed that his nephew, Orlando Baby Lane Anderson, was one of the two people sitting in the back seat of the car, the area from which the shots were let off. Tupac was shot multiple times in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas on September the 7th, 1996. 6 days later, he died in the hospital from his injuries, cutting short the life of one of hip-hop's most influential figures. Okay, so I think that this judge said October the 18th and 19th. Let me see if I can hear that real quick. Hold on for a second. Can you hear what they said? Let me see.
Mr. Davis, sir, have you retained counsel to represent you in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Who have you retained?
Okay,
and is that person going to be here today?
No, he needs 2 weeks to set up for in the
He said he needed 2 weeks to be here?
Oh, yeah, he needed continuance for 2 weeks.
Okay.
He needs home.
Okay. This matter for 2 weeks on a Thursday. That date is October 19th at 9 a.m.
So October the 19th, which is a Thursday at 9 a.m. October the 19th at 9 a.m. is when they're going to they postpone the arraignment until then. Okay, so again, that's October the 19th at 9 a.m. All right, so that's when he will go back to for his arraignment. Until then, he will be sitting in jail waiting and stuff. So let's see what some people said in the comments section regarding this development here. If they are sure, because I'm not on my other phone, they may not show it. I don't want to. Yeah, they're telling me to sign up. I don't want to sign up. Let me see if I can look at it in the regular news because I'm not signing up on this phone. I got Twitter X on my other phone, so let me see arraignment. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. So here it is, right here. Let me go read it from Hip Hop News. Okay, let's see. I think this is the same story that I read. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Okay, I got some more information. Let me first read this. Okay. So anyway, they said that the charges again that he is facing is a charge of murder with the use of a deadly weapon in a gang-related homicide. He is the only surviving suspect in the case as well, y'all. And as for what to expect from the case, Suge Knight has already stated that he will refuse to testify. Speaking with TMZ, he explained, I wouldn't be, well, number one, I'm not gonna get on the stand and testify on somebody for what? I wouldn't go, I wouldn't testify, none of that shit. Okay. And let me correct something. Yesterday on my live, I said that Suge said that another person did the shooting. I mean, I said that he gave out the name, but he actually didn't. It was another witness that gave out that name. And I forgot who the person was. I think it's Dewan or something like that. I can't remember. It was another witness who gave out that name. Suge refused to say who he says who actually did the shooting. But anyway, in the wake of Keefe D's arrest, an interview he gave to the Art of Dialogue back in July has been resurfacing on social media. During the conversation, he admitted that speaking openly about the incident had him worried about jail. Them dudes was kids, man. Both of them dudes was kids back then, he said at the time, referring to DeAndre Big Dre Smith. So I think that's the other guy that somebody else said who did the shooting. They said DeAndre Smith was the one, another witness said, who was doing the shooting. However, Keefe said that Orlando, his nephew, did it. Okay. Anyway, okay, so I just said both of them dudes was kids back then. He said at the time, referring to DeAndre Big Dre Smith and Orlando Anderson. Dre was an all CIF basketball player. He had a nice shot, dunking, all that shit. Dre was an athlete. He wasn't about that. From there, the interviewer pressed Keefe. He answered, "Man, we don't need to discuss that. We already discussed that. What are you trying to do? Get me in jail again?" So I wouldn't mind seeing that little interview and everything, but they claim it's on YouTube. It's back resurfacing and everything. So let's see. So they did say Keefe D admits he's afraid of jail in resurface interview following Tupac's murder arrest. So there, why even? That's why he should have never been talking. He should have never been saying anything. So they said one Keefe D once admitted he was afraid talking about Tupac's murder would land him in jail. So why talk about it? Keefe D once admitted he was afraid of being jailed for his comments on the murder of Tupac months prior to his arrest in the investigation. So why did you even talk about it? The clip, which stems from an interview with the Arch of Dialogue, has been resurfacing on social media after the latest updates in the case. When asked about whether Big Dre was the one to pull the trigger in the killing, Keefe D dodged the answers. Them dudes was kids, man. Both of them dudes was kids back then, he said at the time. Dre was an all CIF basketball player. He had a nice shot, dunking, all that shit. Dre was an athlete. He wasn't about that. From there, the interviewer pressed Keefe on the question. Getting flustered, Keefe answered, "Man, we don't need to discuss this. We already discussed that. What are you trying to do? Get me in jail again?" Shit, he should have been saying that a long time ago, for real. He really should have been thinking like that a long time ago. And then he wouldn't even be in jail right now. Anyway, Keefe D has spoken openly about the killing of Tupac in interviews with Vlad TV, as well as the Art of Dialogue for years. He also released a memoir titled Compton Street Legend 2019. In the wake of his arrest, many spoke out to criticize how long it took police to bring him in. Ice-T told All Hip Hop that he doesn't really understand why it took law enforcement so long, while arguing that if I say that I'm in a car with somebody that does something, I'm part of the crime. If I go over to your house and ask you for a gun and you give it to me and I do it, you aided and abetted the crime. Okay, that's what IC said. Las Vegas police finally arrest Keefe D on September 29th. He will appear in court for his arraignment, which was postponed um, yesterday or today, because here it said he will appear to court on Wednesday. But I read in the other article that it was Tuesday. Anyway, it was postponed to I think I said the 18th or either the 19th at 9 a.m. Okay. Anyway, y'all, be on the lookout for further updates on this case. You can follow that on Hot New Hip Hop, and of course, you know I'm gonna bring you more updates regarding this whenever I find it out. Okay. But anyway, like I just said, Keefe D's arraignment was postponed until October, I believe, the 19th at 9 a.m. And I think that's on a Thursday. If that's October the 19th, if it's not on a Thursday, then it's the 18th. I think they said either the 18th or the 19th at 9 a.m. Okay, and that's about it on that little topic right there, y'all. Right there. So let me go ahead and go over the next topic. All right. But first, before I go over that, let me see if anybody said anything about this in the comment section real quick. Let's see. Let's see what he's looking like in jail. They got some up close pictures, I guess. Let's see. Okay, this is him right here in custody, looking tripped out at the court. Okay, so that's him, so y'all can see. That's what he looked like yesterday or today, earlier today. Okay. Yeah, it was today. Today. Here's some more pictures of him in the court. He said he don't like being in jail. He's afraid of jail or something like that. And here's he right here looking. Okay, let's see. There you go. All right. So anyway, y'all, he entered the packed courtroom wearing a navy blue prison uniform with chains on his legs and waist. All right, so I'm just telling you that's what they have here. Um, so yeah, it was delayed to October the 19th because his attorney needed more time and did not come. Anyway, they said nothing will happen in the next couple of weeks until the next court appearance when his lawyer appears. That's what Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson told reporters outside of the courtroom. We will continue to ask for no bail setting because we believe under Nevada law in evidence in this case that the proof is evident and the presumption is great that he will be convicted of first degree murder, and that allows us to ask for a no bail setting, he added. So the prosecutor, I guess, is asking for um, no bail setting because they do believe he will be convicted of first degree murder. Okay, and they said they have proof. The proof is evident, and the presumption is great. Goodness. Anyway, Wolfson confirmed to the U.S. Sun that he heard Davis' past comments regarding his supposed cancer diagnosis, but that it would not affect the trial or any legal proceedings. Davis was held without bail. Wolfson called the investigation into Tupac's murder an important case. We want to make sure we had legally admissible evidence. We wanted to make sure that we felt comfortable that we had sufficient legal evidence, he told reporters. All right, so there you go. Um, some more stuff. You know, if you're going to charge a person with murder, he has a right to believe that the system would only bring charges if there was sufficient legal evidence. So we waited until the point in time when we had that degree of evidence to move on. Detectives said the self-described gangster was one of the four individuals connected to the murder in the early stages of the investigation. Davis is the only suspect in the case that is still alive, police said. So, according to Keefe, there were like four people in the car. It was his nephew Orlando Anderson, aka Baby Lane, then Terrence Brown, aka Bubble Up, and DeAndre Smith, aka Freaky. And all of those people have died since. Okay, and so a witness said that DeAndre Smith allegedly was the one that did the shooting. However, again, Keefe D said it was his nephew. Okay. Anyway, sources in Las Vegas revealed to the U.S. Sun that Davis supposedly laughed at cops behind closed doors and mocked law enforcement for several years before his arrest. Really? Originally from Compton, Los Angeles, boasted, Davis also reportedly boasted about trying to organize tours of the Las Vegas Strip as a limo driver, where he would describe the moments of the fatal shooting, sources revealed. Keefe he openly mocked the, the prospect of justice for many years when he felt that the police were never going to take action against him 2 decades after the killing. He almost went into hyperdrive, talking and boasting about his role in the death, the source said. He should have kept his mouth closed. He would be at parties and events and enjoying the limelight, being considered the man who knew the secrets of how Tupac passed. When people would ask if he had fears of police taking action, Keefe would say, the police ain't gonna do shit. Davis allegedly told associates that he had a long-standing deal known as a pro-offer deal, which would protect him from prosecution. Keefe's foolish attitude got him in trouble, and his lack of knowledge of the law may have cost him his freedom, the source told the U.S. Sun. That is a damn trip. Anyway, Las Vegas Metro Police had not taken that much of an interest in the Tupac case for many years because they thought they could not find compelling enough evidence to move forward. But Keefe's own boasting comments led to him led to him becoming a person of interest for Metro. And then detectives discuss with the DA whether those comments could help them seek a prosecution. Keefe ignored police who made several efforts to reach out to him. Detectives went around to talk to them, and he told them, "You ain't got nothing on me." And that's why they have taken this action. Okay, so now y'all found out some more information. And this is all according to a source, okay? And I'm going to leave it at that, because I know next thing I know, somebody else will be reporting the same thing because they watching in the bushes or whatever the case is. So if they want to see this, they have to look for it themselves. I'm not going to give them a source. Okay, but anyway, there you go. So he was boasting. He was saying the police wasn't shit. Allegedly, he thought he had some type of pro something deal where he thought they could never touch him. You know what I'm saying? Even if he did speak out, but he could speak out. He just should have never said nothing about who actually did it. He certainly should have said that he was in the car and handed his nephew anything. He should have left all of that out of there. But he did already tell the police that. So he should have just left that conversation where it was at, in that little room they were in. And then when he came out in the public talking about it, he could have went all around that and still talked about it, but just don't incriminate himself or repeat anything that he said in that room. You know what I'm saying? And just boasting and doing the damn most, because they got a way to get in your ass. You know what I'm saying? You think you know the law, but you're not a lawyer. It's the reason why people go to law school. Okay. All right. So, like I said, any more updates, guys, I'll let you know whenever they come in. All right. Okay. So, anyway, let me go ahead and give you some breaking news real quick because we don't have too much longer in here, y'all. Let's go ahead and do this breaking news on this Wacky Wednesday with Shay Shay. Then I may talk about some wacky shit real quick. But anyway, Kevin Spacey, y'all, was rushed to the hospital after suffering a heart attack symptoms. Okay. Kevin Spacey is this dude right here. In case you guys don't know, he played in a lot of movies and things like that. This is Kevin Spacey right there. Okay, anyway, he was in I don't know how you pronounce this, Uzbekistan, Uzbekistan, Uzbekistan for the Tashkent International Film Festival on Monday when he experienced heart attack-like symptoms. The actor was taking a tour of the Afrasiyab, Afrasiyab Museum when his left arm went numb and he was rushed to the local hospital. Spacey later got the all clear to return to the festival and opened up to the audience at the closing ceremony about what happened. In a video posted by the son, Kevin says, "I was looking at these extraordinary murals on the walls and I suddenly felt my entire left arm go numb for about 8 seconds. I shook it off, but I immediately told the people I was with, and we went immediately to the medical center." Kevin had to undergo a variety of tests in MRI, but said everything turned out to be completely normal. He said he was thankful it wasn't anything more serious. Spacey added, but it also made me really take a moment and think to myself how fragile life is for all of us and how important it is that we all come together and support each other and do what we can do for the next generation. Yeah, it can go so quick, but I'm glad he's okay, and they didn't find anything wrong with him. And he also, I'm glad he went to the hospital too, because a lot of times people ignore stuff and brush it off. And the next thing you know, they have a heart attack. So that was really good that he went on to the hospital and stuff. Okay. So anyway, my prayers are with this dude, and there you go. I'm not going to read none of these comments because people are saying some stupid stuff in them. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. All right. Let's hold on, y'all. Yeah, this lady got a water allergy. I didn't know you could be allergic to water. Damn. When she showers, it causes her scalp to bleed. Damn, people they be having a bunch of weird little um allergic reactions. You know what I'm saying? So okay, let's see. We go. Let's go into the next story too. There's all these weird little articles coming up in this news today, y'all. So let's see if I got any more stories real quick to tell you. Hold on for a second. Let me make sure, guys. So y'all, a California paid prison guard A California paid a prison guard for 2 years after he was accused of molesting teen. Can you believe they still was paying him? Anyway, let's see. California's correction department has room to improve its investigations of employee misconduct. The Office of the Inspector General found, in fact, less than one quarter of disciplinary probes examined over a recent 6 month stretch were found to be fully up to par. Okay, let's see. The correction watchdog, which monitors discipline at the state prison, found that the California Department of Corrections and Rehab performed sufficient investigations in only 23% of the cases the office monitored in the first half of this year, a new report says. The Inspector General's office followed 192 employee discipline cases between January and June 2023. More than 75% of those investigations into employee misconduct contained significant deficiencies, some of which resulted in the alleged offender avoiding discipline due to an expired statute of limitations. Okay? While those deficiencies vary from case to case, the most common misstep was a lack of timelessness and moving cases from one stage of the investigation to the next. Investigators only have 1 year after the discovery of misconduct to discipline a peace officer under state law. Wow. That means a guilty officer could avoid discipline simply by running out the clock. That's crazy, y'all. They should have a longer time. You know, if they can go back and get people for doing crimes from years ago, why come they are giving these guards, all of this what's the name? Leniency. They only have 1 year after discovery of misconduct to discipline a peace officer under California state law. That's crazy. Anyway, CDCR takes every allegation of employee misconduct very seriously and is committed to ensuring allegations are properly, fairly, and thoroughly reviewed, wrote CDCR spokesperson Terry Hardy in a statement to the Sacramento Bee. OIG findings indicate CDCR's process is sufficient in most instances for this report provides valuable feedback. CDCR appreciate the recommendation provided and is reviewing them. So anyway, out of 192 total cases that the Inspector General Office monitored, 23 were deemed sufficient, 49 were sufficient with recommendations, and 28% were insufficient. That is crazy. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me finish. Now, in one case, the report found a prison warden waited 2.5 years to dismiss an unnamed officer who was accused of molesting and sending inappropriate sexual text messages to a 15-year-old. So you mean to tell me that this prison warden waited all that time to dismiss this officer, and this officer was still working in the jail and getting paid? And he was accused of molesting and sending inappropriate sexual text messages to a 15-year-old person. And he also molested the person, the kid. Anyway, the department's Office of Internal Affairs determined there was enough evidence to support discipline without needing to open an additional investigation. Still, the warden at the undisclosed prison chose to wait until after the criminal case was finished, a decision that caused an unnecessary delay, the Inspector General report said. The officer remained on staff and on payroll for that entire period before finally being dismissed on July the 27th, 2021. Y'all, that's crazy as hell. How can you even allow a person who was accused, not just they alleged that this person did it, but he was actually accused. They found evidence and everything. How can you let a peace officer to continue to work and be a peace officer after they were just accused of molesting a 15-year-old and sending inappropriate text messages? That is crazy. So let me go to some of these comments. John said, I have done state and federal time, and I can tell you firsthand, most prison guards are sick individuals who are into sadism. These are very disturbed people. Wow. And then somebody said, and your con self is reliable. Shut the fuck up and don't drop the soap. These people in this comment section be tripping me out. Just the facts, please, says, so says the ex-con. Okay. And then somebody else says, shut the F up. Truth hurt. These people be going in. Let me finish reading these comments right because they arguing back and forth. Okay. Okay, they going back and forth. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, y'all. This is crazy. Somebody said I would trust a con before a cop. They're the ones who didn't get caught. You stupid F. I don't trust neither one. I trust a police officer. I don't trust anybody really, but I trust certain people a little bit more than others. But I certainly don't trust a lot of cons. Okay, I guess some you can. I don't know about that, but shit, most of them you really just can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's for everything, unless they like completely turn their life around and they are really just doing things legal and they just really turn everything around, then maybe you can trust them. But if they are still engaging in con activities and shit, you know what I'm saying, illegal activities, how can you trust them? You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Some of them can't even trust themselves because they'll say they're not going to do anything. They'll lie and say they're not doing anything. But in secrecy, they still doing the same damn thing that sent them to jail in the first place or sent them to prison. So hell no, I can't trust a con unless this con is actually, you know, change his life around, doing everything in a positive manner, and he's not, or she is not engaging in illegal activities anymore. That's the only way I can possibly trust a convict a little more. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't really trust anybody, but just a little more. But if somebody is still engaging in illegal shit and doing the most, how the hell can you trust them? You know what I'm saying? Shit. So let's see what else these people saying. So they arguing back and forth about you shut the F up there. Okay, they going back and forth, cussing each other out. Anyway, AAK says we need to keep checking out the police department because there's more of them that gets away with crimes. All right. We need. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Matthew said corruption is a human condition, not a police condition. And you are right. Okay. But the thing I got to say about it is that they should, anytime a peace officer, a guard in a prison does something, it needs to be disciplined. I don't think that they should just give them a year to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then if it's not done, then everything is just dismissed. That's crazy. It shouldn't even matter. They should be able to do that longer than just a year. And they should definitely make sure that these officers are disciplined. You know what I'm saying? You can't be molesting kids or raping people and kids and then still be a peace officer. Well, come on now. Shit, that's crazy. He's a criminal himself and needs to be in prison. You know? Um, Nivea said this is why these people need to be fired when they do some shit. I'm, for one, am sick of supporting criminals. And that's criminals all around, whether they are a police officer, a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a mom, a dad. I don't give a damn what they are. If you're a criminal, we need to just stop supporting these criminals. And these criminals need to be where they need to be at. That's just on every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Shit, doing the most. But anyway, let's go to the next little story, y'all, real quick. I think that's gonna be it with these news stories, though. Let me see if I got another. But like I said, we are gonna still discuss the little girl. I just want to do a whole separate live about that one because that's a real important issue, you know. And I hope you guys saw my earlier live where I gave you an update on Crazy Bones. So check that video out if you hadn't seen it. All right. Let's see what else we got here going on. I think that's it on my phone. Let me see if I miss anything. I don't want to tell you guys about the heart attack stuff yet. I'll do that on another video. see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what else I got here. So, hold on. They're talking about Cardi B, but I'm pretty sure y'all seen it on everybody else's videos. So that's it. Okay, let's see here. Okay. But yeah, I actually think that's going to be it for all the breaking news and everything, guys. I'm kind of somewhat tired. I'm going back out though, but I'm kind of somewhat tired today. Um, I'm not going to remove anything on my phone, but yeah. So I don't think I'm going to cover any more breaking news and stuff. Hold on, let me see some. Let's make sure I got everything off. Yeah, I'm basically. Oh, I'm going to tell you this wacky news. Okay. Now I already knew this though because I live in the suburbs and stuff like that. And this article in the newspaper was saying that a woman shared a video to show that a Walmart looks very different in wealthy neighborhoods. She's right. For one thing, when you go into like where I live at, for example, you're not going to see like a metal detector at the doorway. You don't see police all over the place. Like if you go to certain areas, that's what you see. You see the police everywhere. I even went inside one, like in the hood area, and they had, like I said, metal detectors up. Everything was sealed up in cases. Now, granted, they have started sealing up things in cases in many WalMarts, but before they started making that change from the start, they was always sealed up in lower income areas, and I've been noticed that. So let me see what this article says, how they differ. Oh, yes, she's right. When you go to a more upscale Walmart, they do have more items there versus when you go to a Walmart that's in a hood area or something like that. So let's see what else she's saying. Yeah, even on the outside of it to be looking more upscale. Like this lady showing the Walmart on the outside, the Walmart neighborhood market in the upscale area compared to the one that's in the lower economical area. So this is the one in the upscale area. And she's telling the truth. That's how they are for real. And I don't know if she got one that's in the hood. So let me show y'all the video real quick, okay? Hopefully she'll have no music. Let me see. We can't do that. I'm just gonna show you the video. We're not gonna play the music though, because her ass got music. So I don't know why they can't talk without playing music. So I guess that's the Walmart in the upscale area. And she just showed a real big house. Okay. Let me see. That's it? Shit. So again, so that's the house, okay? And then that's the Walmart coming up in a minute in the upscale area. So so in the hood though, I don't know why she didn't show a video of the ones in the hood. They be trying to make a comparison, but they don't show it. Let's see. So let's see. She still didn't so that now she's showing people what the Walmart looks like on the inside. So now she's gonna go on the inside of the Walmart in the upscale area. Let's see if she's telling the truth. So this is going into the Walmart in the upscale area, where she is telling the truth. Okay, because like the Walmart markets, like in Texas, in the upscale areas, like in Keller, South Lake, they be different. Now out here in Cali, in the part area where I stay at, I have never seen a Walmart supermarket here, but it could be in other areas in Cali. Okay, so that's in the upscale one. Let's see what else she got on here. Let's see. So I don't know what the ghetto. She didn't show the ghetto one, but everything be. She's right. Everything be so neat, um, and there's so many options. But when you go to like a lower, like for example, if I go down to certain parts of Paris, right, to the Walmart, the Walmart there is going to be a little different, and they be having everything closed up, and again they be having security everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I have, like I said, I have even been to Walmarts where they have the person in front. You know, not the person, but the metal detector in the front to make sure people don't come in there with weapons. And there be polices everywhere, all out in the parking lots and stuff like that. And they have everything closed up. Okay, and it's cleaner. You know, in the upscale areas, usually keep it cleaner and things like that. And they just offer just a little bit more, you know, in different areas. They even offer different types of foods, you know. But this article is true when it says that in different areas, Walmart looks different. Like in upscale areas, it looks a little bit different than the ones in the lower, the lower living areas. But I still say Walmart is a hot ass mess, regardless of wherever it's at. You know what I'm saying? I used to like Walmart, but damn, they just be doing too much now. So what y'all think about that? Y'all think that's a trip that they do that? You know, but you don't just see that with Walmart. You see that with a lot of stores, and just like even when you go to the inner city, right? Like into the poor neighborhoods. I'm not lying. You would find a liquor store every damn where. You would find a check cashing store all over the place. I mean, it's just so many negative type things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're not really like negative like that, but they are, because who the hell is going to a check cashing place to cash a check? I mean, are they just, they're basically saying or insinuating that people in this area don't have bank accounts. So therefore, we need to put more check cashing places there so they can cash their checks, because they don't have a bank account. They can't get a bank account. But like in the suburban areas, you can, if they do have places like that, it's like disguised. Just like when you go into like the inner city like places, or like the hood areas, and you go to the stores, they would have "We accept EBT" up in big writing all over the damn place. You know what I'm saying? But like in suburban areas, when they accept EBT in the stores, you don't even damn know they be accepting it, because it'd be on the window, but it'd be so damn small you barely even see it. You know what I'm saying? It just does not look the same as in the other area. Anyway, it's just totally different. You know, and I also noticed something else too. And like when I went out to what was I at? Compton? Well, no, not Compton. It was like Inglewood. When I went out to Inglewood, I was looking at all the amounts of trash and shit was all out on the ground. But I mean, California overall, Southern California to me could be a little cleaner. You know, even in the suburbs, you still see trash sometimes, but not like you do in those other areas. You know what I'm saying? It just be like when I was down in Inglewood, and certainly when I was downtown in LA, I think that was LA. No, it wasn't LA. It was over there by North Hollywood. And I didn't even put that video up yet, y'all. For y'all, I'm still putting it up. I did it on my shorts, but I didn't put a regular video up. Anyway, when I was down there, I had turned the corner, right around the corner for North Hollywood. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of homeless people out there too, but they had like a big ass hill of trash. I mean, it wasn't a big hill, but it was like a little bitty mountain of trash. And the lady was out there. I guess she was out there trying to sweep stuff into that pile. And I was like, damn, this is a hot ass mess. But when you go to the suburban areas, even if they do have homeless people there, you're not going to find that. It's just totally different. And it's not always just the people. It's just the way they do those people in these areas versus how they do a person, and how they keep the areas, you know, in a more suburban city. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't just Walmart. It's a lot of things that's different. Even like, okay, like today, I just came from where I live at, right? I just went into like the really, really, really richy part of it. And I was just looking at how they actually have like a trailer park community out there as well, right? But it's not like the average trailer park community. Okay, they was out there actually playing golf. Just, I mean, it just set up so nice, very nice trailers, everything. You know, it was nothing like when you go to a trailer park in the hood or somewhere, and you'd be scared to go in it. It's just, just totally different, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. This is why I could never accept living in certain areas, because I feel like they don't take much pride into those areas. You know what I'm saying? They make things higher in these areas at time, like the gas would be higher. You know, just it's just be so. It's like they set you up to continue to fail. Check cash in places everywhere so you can be paying all your money out. to cash a check, especially like income checks and stuff like that. They got police everywhere. Even when you go to certain areas, you will see more police too. You barely see police out here. I mean, I see them a little bit more often now, but shit, sometimes you can ride around and you don't see a police at all. Okay, but you go to certain neighborhoods, you can see the damn police every time you turn around. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think where I live at, so many people can ride around with expired tags and shit, registrations or the sticker, because these police don't be paying attention to that shit. And when you see one, like I said, I've been seeing them a little bit more lately, but before, shit, it could be a whole week before you even see a police. But when you go to certain areas, you're gonna see a police all the damn time and stuff. So again, in certain areas like the hoods and places like that, I really do think they set you up to continue to be in that same cycle of struggling and all that stuff. Because if you just sit down and think about what I'm talking about, you'll see. If you ever take a look at those areas and compare it to not even a suburban area, but just a better area, it's just totally different. You know what I'm saying? They do more stuff. They take care of the streets better, the schools look better, everything. You know, and that's just the truth regarding that. So I see what this lady talking about, and I know what she means. She is right. They definitely be different in different areas, and that's just on everything. Hold on, y'all. Let me just do this real quick. Hold on, y'all. People be sending me messages. I be taking all day to reply. I be sleeping shit. I be replying. But yeah, so that's a damn trip, y'all. Yeah, that's really a trip. Oh man, I'm tired. I got to get some sleep tonight because I got to get up early in the morning. My daughter's going to get her teeth whitened and stuff. She can't wait. She been trying to do this for the longest, and she finally able to do it. They charge like $400 and some to do it, so she's going to get that done tomorrow. And then my other daughter is pretty excited. She just got herself a brand new another gaming computer that she just bought. Super cute. Let me show y'all. I should have took pictures of the actual computer, but I didn't. I just took pictures of it when it was in the box. Okay, but she's putting it out. I may take another picture of it that you guys see it. It's pretty big though. It's real big. So let me see. Let me do it like this. Hold on. Let me see if I can edit this picture real quick and take the background off of it. But yeah, it's like got a 22-inch screen and stuff. No, not 22. What am I saying? A 33-inch screen and stuff. So it's pretty big. It's pretty nice. She's gonna put it up on a wall until we get ready to move. And then when we get ready to move, she'll have it taken down, obviously. And then, she can put it in her new room or whatever the case is. So this is it right here. So I was like, damn, I wish I was a gamer. Because if I was a gamer, I would be using this damn thing. But I'm gonna show it to y'all when she get it finished setting it up and things like that. So y'all can see what it looks like. It's super cute though. I like it. Like I said, I wish I was a gamer. And then I would definitely be using it. But I'm not a gamer, so there you go. I am not a gamer. And then let's see what else I wanted to talk about before I get ready to get out of here. Let me see if she got it on yet. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me take a little 2 second, not a 2 second, but a 2 minute break. I'll be right back. Let me see if she got it up. Hold on for a minute. Go get you something to drink and hold on for a minute. Do you guys set up your I'm almost there. It's too bad. I don't care what he wants to do. Listen, Jeremy, be quiet, Pop. It's not. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Let me show y'all what this thing look like. Hold on. This is just the monitor, though. She ain't got the computer out the box yet. The actual computer itself. Wait. So this is the big ass 33-inch monitor. It pays to have a job, don't it? So yeah, it's gonna be nice when she set it up. The gaming computer she has now, she's thinking about selling it It's a I forgot what kind of gaming computer it is, but it's a gaming computer. She's getting ready to put that up for sale and stuff. She just bought that one last year. And so this one right here is a brand new 2020. The other one was brand new too, but I'm saying every year just like they do with iPhones and all that and other things, they come out with, better gaming computers every year, I guess. You know. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some water. Oh man. Yeah, I'm kind of tired, y'all, tonight. We got about 10 more minutes and then we're gonna get ready to get out of here. I'm trying to make it to 1 hour and then we're gonna get out of here off this live, okay? But yeah, that's a nice little computer and stuff. It sure is. Don't y'all hate perpetrating ass people, y'all? Don't y'all hate perpetrating ass people would tell you one thing and do something totally different? I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why people do that. I don't know why people would tell you. I don't know why people would tell you one thing, right, and then do something totally different. Okay, they don't do nothing that they tell you they're going to do. I don't know why people do that type of bullshit. That's crazy. Yeah, but I'm gonna save this story for tomorrow, y'all. But yeah, I don't know why people do that. It's like people got a damn mental. No, I actually think no, I don't think they got a mental problem. I think they do stuff on purpose. Okay, when people tell you they are going to do something and they don't do it, I think they tell you this to get whatever they're trying to get. Okay, and because that's the reason why they tell you that. They would tell you certain things to try to convince you to do something or either to try to con you to do something. All right, and then when they get whatever they're trying to get, then they don't live up to whatever they told you. I don't know why some people do this, okay? I don't know why people like to do things like this versus just telling the truth, you know? But it's cool because when people do this to me, I know exactly what to do the next time. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I know exactly what to do the next time. And that's just on everything. What was I going to tell y'all again? Let's see here. Hmm. Why is this old ass? I got to delete all this shit off this phone. This stuff I got on this phone is from a whole 3 weeks ago. I definitely got to go through here and get this off my phone. Mm-mm-mm. But yep, I don't know why people do that, y'all. I just don't know why people do and operate the way they do. While we got 10 more minutes, not 10, but like 7 more minutes, let me go ahead and give y'all some signs to know if a person is not a good person. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that real quick. I'm not going to explain them either like that. I'm just going to tell you guys for this next 8 minutes. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. No, did I tell y'all about this story? Hold on. I don't, you know what? Scratch the other thing. Hold on. Did I tell you guys? Hold on. Okay. Did I tell you guys about the man who had the encounter with a teen girl on a cross county Delta flight? I don't know if I told you guys that, but I think I did. I'm not sure. I'm gonna tell you guys real quick since I got a couple minutes. Okay, I got like 5 more minutes, so I'm gonna tell you guys. Anyway, this man was just sentenced to 5 years in prison after he was convicted of assaulting a 13-year-old girl on a Delta Airlines flight. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is how the hell are you able to do this on an airplane? Anyway, during a June 23rd, 2022 red eye flight from LA to Orlando, Brian Durney, 52, was seated next to a 13-year-old girl who was separated from the rest of her family, 2 rows away from her, according to evidence and testimony presented at the trial. After flight attendants dimmed the cabin lights, Donnie assaulted the child. According to the Department of Justice, now a passenger nearby awoke and saw one of Durney's hands between the child's legs and decided to intervene. According to a sentencing memorandum, Durney began acting weird when the lights dimmed on the plane and then began rubbing his legs up against the 13-year-old girl, and he kept touching her hair. Let me turn this damn thing down. He then proceeded to touch the girl's, hold on, y'all, hair and neck with his hands. When the child attempted to stop Durney from touching her, prosecutors say that his hand then ran down the child's chest and touched her breast. Durney also called the girl Honey Boo, telling her that he would take her to Texas. He said to her, "You are never going to see your family again." That's what Durney said, according to federal prosecutors. Prosecutors also allege Durney performed actions too graphic for publication. He did all of this on the plane. All of this on the plane while the lights were out. Anyway, the 13-year-old girl suffered a panic attack after the incident. She was crying and couldn't speak. She also suffered physical pain and noticed blood in her underwear, prosecutors said. According to prosecutors, the victim had trouble sleeping and experienced nightmares after the assault, which continued through the trial. Her mother testified in court saying her daughter did not want to hang out with her friends, didn't want to leave the house, didn't want to go anywhere, wouldn't go to the beach, wouldn't wear a bathing suit, and didn't want to go back to school. The woman in the seat next to the child observed what was going on and switched seats with the 13-year-old girl. She testified, adding that Durney attempted to grope her breast as well, but was stopped. Durney's attorney claimed in court filings that alcohol played a role in his client's behavior on the flight. Durney was convicted on June the 22nd of assaulting a minor on an aircraft. So anyway, he has 5 years of federal prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release, according to a Wednesday press release. The case was initially investigated by the FBI, the federal air marshals, and the Orlando Police Department. The thing about it, though, I'm trying to figure out how was this even possible on the airplane in the first place, because I thought even when they dimmed the lights that the flight attendant walks around just checking on people. And furthermore, I don't know if I would have let my daughter sit by no man in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like even when we were on the airplane, I would never let my daughter sit next to a dude. You know what I'm saying? They would have to basically sit next to a female, just like I let my son sit next to a guy. You know what I'm saying? But usually we try to stay all together. But I'm just trying to figure out how this was happened on an airplane. My gosh! And then he must have did something way more if she had blood in her underwear. So you mean to tell me this man was able to have what with this little girl on the airplane? And this lady, I wonder when did she hear this little girl? Because clearly she must have didn't hear the little girl before that guy did that to the little girl. She must have heard the little girl later on after all of that happened. Maybe she heard the little girl crying or something. I don't know. This is crazy. And then if the little girl was crying, did they call the flight attendant and whoever else be on the plane? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't apprehend this dude on the airplane and put him in handcuffs. So I really would like to know, exactly, how this happened on the airplane. It's kind of weird. Let me see what these comments say. And then he wanted, wait a minute, hold up. That's another thing too. He want to blame this all on alcohol. So alcohol, if you get drunk, because I've never been drunk before. So if you get drunk and you are a man, it makes you want to be feeling on an underage girl. Boy, this dude already was doing stuff. Okay, nobody's going to get drunk and start doing inappropriate things to no kid on no airplane. Like this lady said, 5 years and alcohol is the reason for his behavior. Bullshit. His old ass assaulted someone's baby and shouldn't be allowed to walk outside of the prison gate. And I agree. That is crazy. That is crazy. And then somebody else said, 5 years, that's it. Also, it's time for airlines to stop separating families. Let passengers choose their seats at time of flight, at time of flight reservations with no changes. I agree. Like I said, usually we all try to sit together. It depends on who you sit with. Sometimes they let you sit together because I think I would recall when we got on the airplane, um, I think they did let us people switch seats or something so we can all stay together. I can't remember, but they usually do that. Just like at the movie theaters, they sign your seat sometimes, and sometimes some of the other kids be at the other place, you be over there. It depends on who you sit next to, and the people see you doing that. Sometimes they let you sit in their seats, and you just change seats so you can all be together. That's how you should do on the airplane. It's damn perverts. Anyway, somebody said, I agree since Delta separated a minor from her family and injury occurred, Delta should be sued. So another commenter said, I'm so confused. A crime was happening and her family was there in the plane. First, my kids would not be separated. And it is airline policy to keep minors with at least one adult. Secondly, my kid would be screaming and kicking mine too. And what is up with the lady that switched seats? That's what I'm saying. Once she saw what she saw, she should have alerted her family and the airline staff. I'm utterly confused with the story. I am too. That's what I said. If she saw this happening, okay, she switched seats. Why come she didn't go tell the parents? And why come she didn't call a flight attendant? That's weird. Okay. And then clearly she must have saw this after this man did what he did because the little girl was bleeding. You know what I'm saying? Right. Somebody said that's exactly what I was thinking. How do you just switch seats and stay quiet about even after he tried molesting her too? Hella weird. I said the same thing. Then the man tried to touch on her breast. These some weird ass people, okay? Why would you sit there if you know the little girl was crying, right? And looking scared? And I'm pretty sure the little girl probably told the lady what he was doing. Why are you just switching the seat? I would have called the airline people, the flight attendant and stuff like that. They probably would have put his ass in handcuffs and separated him and everything. You don't let him just sit on the airplane and you doing all this. Let's see. Maggie said 5 years. Joke. He is a sexual predator who I bet has corned a little girl before. This deviant should not be released for 40 years. Okay. Somebody said that's not no alcohol behavior. That's normal for him. Mike said he would have not made it off that plane if it was my daughter. I know that's right, Mike. Linda said, what a piece of shit. And the judge only gave him 5 years. I would throw away the freaking key. That poor little girl would be traumatized for the rest of her life. Brandy said, a couple of things shouldn't have happened and would not have happened. For one, my minor child wouldn't be separated from me, even if I had to ask another passenger to help us and switch. Secondly, if she was the oldest, it had to absolutely be separated. And for some reason, she was afraid to alert because of threat. Once I see my baby, he wouldn't have gotten off that plane in good health. I guarantee you that. I know that's right. Next, you can give him 5 years, but he will have scars for life if I don't finish him there. I know that's right, girl. Something is off about this story. Prayers for this girl, this young girl involved, into the lady that intervened, mixed emotions. I would have slapped her for not alerting anyone, but hugged her for switching seats. I know that's right. Let's see. Did anybody know the parents were 2 rows back? Thanks to the person intervening. Everyone is definitely different. My kids would have caused a ruckus and got us diverted. I hope she winds up being okay as okay can get for her. But that's crazy, y'all. Okay. Okay, these people they so okay, so Pat said blood on underwear, physical pain from what? How could it get that far without the girl screaming or putting up a fight? Did all that happen before the so-called witness change? See, something's not right. That's what I'm saying. How did all this happen? When did this lady see see the girl crying and things like that, and saw the man hand between her legs or whatever the case is? Was that after the fact? It had to be. It had to be, because I couldn't see. Because if the woman would have known that he already did something to her, it would seem like the woman would have called the flight attendants. But I'm sure I wonder if the little girl talked to her though. This is kind of weird. The whole story is weird. Melinda said life in a casket for him and life in jail for me if it was my child. Girl, I ain't never heard nobody say it like that. You right, girl. Life in a casket for him and life in jail for me if it was my child. No, that's right, girl. Let me thumbs you up. So anyway, yeah, he did all of that on the airplane. This dude is, let's see, did they tell you his age? I thought they did. Yeah, 52-year-old Brian Patrick Durney. And this little girl is 13 years old. And he, sexually assaulted her and all that stuff on Delta Airlines. That's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. But anyway, my prayers are expressed out to this little girl and to her parents, as well her family. And I hope that she can get the healing that she needs, and all of the counseling and everything else she's going to need. And I definitely hope he has 5 years in prison. Well, I hope they show him what it feels like to RAPE a little bitty girl, and that's just on everything. All right. Other than that, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here tonight. I'm glad you guys came by to check this out. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm glad you guys came by to check this out. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to thumbs up this video, as well as hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. And thank you so much. Also, guys, check out my all of my videos that I did already. I just put up another haul video yesterday, I believe, and I'm getting ready to put up another short. So check those out, and check me out on TikTok as well. And I think that's about it, y'all. And don't forget, if you want to show support to the channel, you can do that by doing a cash out to $ShadesTube. All right. All right. Let me see who just came in here, y'all. Let me check. Hey. I forgot how to say your name again. Emily Emel Z. No, how did you say you pronounce that? I always forget how to pronounce stuff, y'all. Anyway, thank you so much for coming by, showing support, hon. Y'all check him out too. Okay, just type that into YouTube. Okay, and you'll come up to his channel and everything. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support. And thank you to everybody in the bushes too, y'all. Just to recap what I talked about earlier too. I talked about, I'm so damn tired, I forgot what I talked about. Wait, hold on, let me see something real quick. Hold on. I got to read this to y'all tomorrow, but anyway, let me put this over here. But anyway, let me just recap what I went over before I get ready to get out of here. So I talked about hold on. I talked about the lawyer not showing up at Keefe D's. Is this what this is about? Yeah, at Keefe D's arraignment earlier today, and that they ended up delaying that arraignment until October the 19th at 9 a.m. All right. I think if I'm remembering this correctly, his lawyer said that he just needed more time and didn't show up. All right. And I also went over some articles about Keefe D as well, telling you guys that he had told an interviewee that he was scared to go to jail. And I also read to you guys that Keefe D was boasting and bragging and saying like the police can't do shit to him. He also thought some type of agreement would stop them from charging him again with the same crime. So that's why he felt like he can go out and just talk like he was talking and things like that. But in one video, I forgot which one it was, he was refusing to talk about it anymore. Okay, which it was too late because he was like, "What are you trying to do? Get me put in jail and stuff?" But it was too late because they was already, obviously they was already looking into him. After they, I think after he did that 2018 Vlad or whatever it was, the interview, they started looking at him then, 2018. Okay, and then when they went to do that little home, um, where they went inside and searched his home or whatever the case is, whatever they found, that probably also encouraged them to go ahead and, you know, do what they did eventually. And I think I talked about a lot of stuff about him, so you just have to go back and go back and watch the replay because I went into strict details about him and everything. I just wanted to kind of recap what I talked about, okay, regarding Keefe arraignment. All right. Other than that, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here again. Thank you so much for tuning into Shades 2. Thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches us in the replay. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Again, check Emily's Out TV and put it into the YouTube thing, and then check out his channel and everything. All right, guys. Other than that, guys, I want you guys to have a good night, get some good sleep because I am, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new live. Tomorrow is Thursday. I forgot what I call Thursdays. I can't remember. I know it's not Thirsty Thursday. Everybody use that, so mine is something totally different. But we're gonna have a good topic tomorrow and just trip out and shit. Or either we'll say the trip it out for Friday. All right? Because I always think tomorrow is Friday. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to trip out still tomorrow. Okay? So be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to come on earlier. If I don't come on earlier, I will come on tomorrow night at 7 o'clock or either at 7:30. So until then, guys, you guys have a peaceful night and a blessed night. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care, y'all. And peace out. Let me go ahead and do this, y'all. I got to put this thing on. Good night, y'all.